Hi there. Welcome to this chair yoga series. I'm Sheila Sullivan. I'm a yoga teacher in Portland, Maine, and I've recently been trained in chair yoga, and I am very excited to share the practice here. There are lots of reasons why people would choose to practice chair yoga. One reason that I'm experiencing right now is if you're recovering from an injury or an illness where you cannot do a regular practice, practicing in a chair can still provide so many benefits of a regular yoga practice, but it makes it a more accessible way to find your way into the postures. Um, in general, practicing yoga from a chair can also make it more accessible for people who experience issues around flexibility or balance. A lot of people tend to just stay clear of yoga in the first place because they think they're not flexible enough. And or as a situation with balance changes, people might move away from their practice because they feel like they can't practice in the way they used to. But using a chair for support can really help in both of those situations. And really, one of my favorite parts about chair yoga is that it expands our perception about time and place for yoga. So many of us are conditioned to go to yoga class. I carve an hour out of my day. I maybe go once a week or more often if possible, but it just happens like with a teacher and that's time and space. When we begin to realize how much yoga can happen in a chair, we realize we can be practicing yoga throughout the day. We can use postures throughout our day, whether it's taking a break from your workday, sitting at a desk or at a computer and integrating some postures, or if you're after a meal, sitting at the table. There are just so many places where we can begin to look for opportunities to practice yoga throughout the day, and it just doesn't have to be at that one time or day of the week. There are 3 videos in this series where this is the introduction to the series. The first video in the series is around neck, shoulders, back, and heart. There's also a video that focuses on the low back, hips, and legs. And the third video in the series is standing postures and how a chair can help us with some of the balancing standing postures that are challenging, can be challenging in any yoga class. In all 3 of the videos, there will be opportunities for strengthening if you practice regularly. Also, one of the main benefits of using a chair for your yoga practice is really feeling the alignment of the pose when you're supported. And I really hope that you feel an ease and a comfort of being in your body in a yoga posture, series of postures with the support of a chair. Once you feel that in your body, whether you use a chair or not in the future for any yoga classes, I hope you remember that feeling of, oh, there's this ease that can come from these series of movements, and it doesn't have to always be about striving. So I hope that you take that away from these yoga videos. At the start of each video, I'll mention whether or not you need any props, but having yoga blocks and a strap nearby can be useful. I also encourage you to link the videos in any way that works for you with the amount of time you have. You could do if you have just time for one video, then that's great. But if you wanted to link them, they're kind of designed to be linked as well. Another great thing about recorded videos is that you can pause at any time if you're particularly enjoying a certain movement and you're not ready to move on to the next movement. You can hit pause and stay there and breathe and take as much time as you want. And that especially goes at the end for the meditation relaxation portion of the class. Feel free to just turn the video off at that point and stay in your meditation or deep rest for as long as you'd like. So with that, I'll close here, close the introduction to these videos here, and just hope that these chair yoga practices help you to see lots of new ways to incorporate yoga throughout the day.